Hey there, happy Monday. I am Sherry Samuels, the voice coach, doing all I can to help you reconnect to your authentic voice by reframing your thinking, rebuilding inner trust, and rediscovering your innate curiosity. Now, you may be wondering why it's important to do this connecting to your authentic voice. Well, when we are connected to that place of authenticity within, we are doing everything we can to ensure that we are creating and living our best life. So let's talk about it. Sometimes, or maybe all the time lately, I feel like I'm running on autopilot. And what am I missing along the way? That was the start of a relatively recent journal entry. Maybe you've been there, on autopilot, knowing that you have said things, experienced things, seen things, while also knowing in the back of your mind that you have not been fully present for any of it. And let's be honest, as we all feel the pressure to do our way through life, living on autopilot can start to feel more like the rule and not the exception. And even when we are doing our best to stay away from that space, there are times when it catches us before we catch it. Why? Because we're all human. So there I was, acknowledging this space, mildly frustrated by the realization, and then contemplating what was needed right now to reset. Was it a long nap in the afternoon, a quiet afternoon, a salt bath with some candles and soft music, maybe a hike in the woods looking for the deer and the squirrel, a lunch date with my favorite person, me? As I mentally offered up possibilities, I also mentally grappled with thoughts like, girl, you know you don't have the time, energy, money, blah, 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 to do any of it. And this is often what we do to ourselves, right? We tell ourselves that we don't have the time, energy, money, or whatever else may come up to stop us from doing the thing or things that will help us move through a funky moment in time. But here's the thing. It may feel like there is not enough time, money, energy, etc. to do that thing that you need to do to help yourself reset. But choosing to believe that means choosing that I am not deserving of the same things that I would encourage someone else to do for themselves. I sat on the floor one night with my niece after her bath, trying to get her into her pajamas and wind down mode. Her face and behavior said she was not feeling it. And, our energy was matching each other. I mean, I get it. Who wants to wind down when you have the coolest aunties in town to hang out with? But anyway, out of nowhere, I noticed her take a deep breath in and then let out a big exhale. Since she's been with us, we've encouraged her to smell the flowers and blow out the candles when she feels upset, frustrated, whatever. I smiled, realizing that she was taking a moment to give herself what she needed. This tiny human, in all of her fantastic 3-year-old wisdom, made room to reset her energy, and therefore mine. At the end of the day, an autopilot season, long or short, may happen. We may feel annoyed, frustrated, disappointed, etc. when we catch ourselves in it, but we don't have to stay there. Hitting the reset button for ourselves is not always about finding hours upon hours, endless money, so much energy to get ourselves rejuvenated. Sometimes we have to start with something as simple as remembering to stop long enough to smell the flowers and blow out the candles. All of the other people and things calling for our attention will be there when we return from that moment of reset. And all of those people and things will benefit from the ever-healing, refocused, and present version of self that brings so much light into the world. Now, if you have caught yourself moving on autopilot and want to create an emotional reset toolbox, I want to help you. I want you to visit chrysalidcoaching.com to schedule your complimentary consultation. In that conversation, we will talk about what it looks like for you to reset, to rebuild those moments so that you are feeling like you are creating and living your best life today and every day. I am Sherry Samuels, the voice coach, and this was your thought for the week.